Good morning, everyone. Welcome. So today we are back on the Ghoul update. It's coming. It's less than 2 weeks now, 12 days until the update. So I decided to address the most common questions and whatever other questions you will have, I will try to answer all the questions that you will ask in the live chat, as well some of the common questions that I see in the comments under my videos about Ghoul update. So I will do that. That's for today. So welcome, good morning, whoever is here so early. I can see Rascal. Hello there. You are first. You're always there. I don't know how you are doing that. If it's morning or evening, you are here. You are here. But I appreciate that. Thank you. And yeah, there we go. Let's load in. So the first thing to answer, disguise. How does it work? What are the downsides of wearing a disguise? So we'll be heading to put one on to pretend that we are human, but still being a ghoul. Common questions are, do I still keep all the ghoul benefits if I'm wearing a disguise? What are the negatives? Can I wear armor? Can I wear under armor? Can I use power armor when disguised? So we'll answer that all first. But there is more, so that's just the start. Oh, very important, if someone still missed the time for the update, the official date is 18th of March. So that's a Tuesday. Less than 2 weeks away now.
Does a rat toad hop in the woods? Are you single?
Oh, the robot talking. Mia and Vlad. Hello there, Mia and Vlad. How's your day going? But we are not here to talk with Mia and Vlad. We are heading to Radiant Hills Interiors, as we need a disguise. Hello everyone else joining us in the chat, welcome.
Do you know how to spell
My favorite power armor? My favorite power armor, there are two actually. I like both, the new one from the Raid and the Union. So the new Vulcan power armor that I'm using and Union power armor, they both have a place. When I'm getting really over encumbered, I'm switching to Union. When I can manage my inventory a little bit better, I'm running in Vulcan. So they both do have a place. Okay. Where is the... No, wrong way. I need the lady. There. That can give us a disguise. So let's put it on. I need you to disguise me, so I cannot be in power armor to get the disguise, but then can I use power armor? That's the question. So we know that I cannot wear power armor to get a disguise. So now I do have a disguise. I received this drifter outfit and sack hood. That's requires. And if I inspect it, it says allows more faction interactions. Visit Javo in Radiant Hills to remove, so you cannot unequip it yourself. Only she can put you into this disguise and take it out. So you cannot do it yourself. The only way to put this guys on and take it out is getting in here. And the same description for the hood. When I'm wearing it, is there anything new under effects tab? Let's see. Is disguise listed? Disguise allows hostile factions interactions. It doesn't seem like it's listing any other effects, and there is more to the disguise that was in the patch notes, but I don't see it here. How can I see? Okay, let's see if the help page lists that. No, not that. Oh. Yeah, log disease. Okay, not disguise. Disguise is for ghoul. Disguise allows ghouls to interact with factions. We know. Quests involved with factions, so on. You can interact. The part section. Disguise, however, have a drawback. Cannot unequip naturally. You can remove disguise, but interacting with Javo again. There was more drawbacks. Did they remove them or they not listed? Like, there was more drawbacks to wearing a disguise. But they doesn't seem to be listed. Is my movement speed affected? It used to be, but now it feels like I'm moving normally. Maybe they took away some of the side effects of wearing a disguise.
Stay on your guard.
Looks like I can move with just the normal speed. That doesn't seem to be affected. Is the feral meter progressing faster? Hard to tell because it's so slow overall. Now about interactions with my armor. I still have my armor normally. So these guys do work with armor. And I can still switch armor pieces, so that's not blocked. But, okay, let's see if I can get into power armor. Oh, and the backpack works as it is now, but under armor is being unequipped when this guise is on. So this guy's unequipped under armor. The backpack is allowed now. Early on it wasn't. So the backpack is allowed.
No room for mercy.
Power armor shows gray out here. Is there any meaning into it? I can place it.
Maybe it will
Can I get steel?
Parthenia look at this, but
Why it says steel?
solve itself.
Steel instead of enter. I can enter normally. I don't know why it says steel. Maybe that's description bug. Or maybe they're trying to make it impossible to wear.
One day at a time.
The power armor. Okay, so I'm in power armor.
Serve.
This guy doesn't show as equipped when I'm in power armor. Can I fast travel to the faction base in power armor? I can. So this guy's works when wearing a power armor. Although something is a little bit off here, so it is possible that it was not intentional to be able to wear power armor when this guy's. I don't know why, because power armor's gray out and it says steel instead of enter. But I can get in here and I can talk with everyone normally. Can deliver the technical data. All 19 stolen from me as I didn't put in the stash box.
Protection.
So always store in the stash box before you want to deliver, but that's just a test server. There is no benefit for delivering more than one technical data, so get one at a time. Can I exit power armor normally? Yes. Now it says enter. I can collect.
I hope they make up soon.
They all gray out. So I don't know. And now it says steel on this one. The one that I was wearing.
Then I'll show those raiders who's boss.
Steel. Like when I deploy it, it says steel. So maybe there was some attempt to make power armor not usable when wearing a disguise. For now, it doesn't seem like disguise has any significant side effect outside, of course, of the fact that you cannot put any other outfit and under armor is not available.
The old world has so much to teach us. Why didn't I see it before?
Gauss pistol and gamma gun. Those are the best ones in my opinion. So the Gauss pistol with the pistol update.
Too bad this
The old pistols are better, but gamma gun because you can give radiation to yourself. And Alien Blaster is not bad either. Like, it's still very powerful, but didn't receive as hefty of a buff as Gauss pistol or gamma gun for ghouls.
The Scorched, the Raiders, the Ghouls. We're really fixing this place up. Tries to attack.
So I have a disguise, I can do everything with it. Now, what if I go and visit hostile faction as a ghoul without a disguise? That's another question I was hearing. Will Brotherhood of Steel open fire at me or not? So I cannot fast travel there, but I can walk there. So what if I just walk to pay them a visit without the disguise? So let's remove the disguise. Remove my disguise.
All done.
And downside, you need to equip your under armor yourself after you're done with disguise. And your outfit, whatever outfit you want to wear. You need to equip it all yourself. So all need to be equipped yourself. You are being stripped of your outfits. Okay, we can join some team. Let's pay Brotherhood a visit as a ghoul without a disguise. So fast travel. Not available. Therefore, the nearest location, what would that be? Gun camp or relay tower? I think relay tower is a tiny little bit closer.
Well, what about me, huh?
I'm
What
not
if I
sure.
wanna be normal?
Okay, let's go from the relay tower. Update is 18th. Okay, which way? Should be this way. Port Atlas. We are going to pay a visit to the Brotherhood as a ghoul. Full on Brotherhood Ghoul Visitor mode.
Crap. Trash.
And about preparation for the Ghoul update, you can have hefty amount of camps on you, that those are handy for ghouls to maintain your sanity if you don't want to go feral. Then have some armor with relatively low radiation resistance, like any type of scout armor is good. Prepare for full health gear, furious stuff. Hello there.
Stay on your toes. The wasteland is merciless.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
It doesn't seem like they care.
A little bit of water.
That's odd.
Brother, what can I do for you, Knight Errant?
I'm Knight Errant. I'm a ghoul.
Maybe I should join up. Fight the bad guys.
That was it before.
Things are quiet.
Make a difference.
Don't be a...
So they don't seem to really care. Will they let me in?
Needs good recruits like me.
Oh, I will not be able to get into the location. So interiors are locked out. I cannot get in.
Things.
Will not let me, but people outside really do not care.
Right? Think you can make me an initiate?
They still treat me as a Brotherhood member as I finish this quest line, even though I'm not wearing a disguise and I'm clearly a ghoul.
Not sure if I should be thrilled or terrified.
Unless those Googles deceives them. Okay, so there is no particular interaction,
You need to
which is a little bit
I'll
disappointing.
haul 1,000 boxes.
I know it would be hard to do, but I was expecting at least some kind of a dialogue, like everyone to be replaced, like everyone's dialogue to be replaced with something like, go away, it's not a place for you, we are not accepting people like you, go away, go away. That's what I was expecting. Maybe not that they open fire, but I would be not welcome and then they will be screaming at me to leave.
Says they'll build us a better
But no, they still treat me as part of the Brotherhood. Really. A little bit off. Maybe the Bethesda team ran out of time to change dialogues on all the factions for the Ghoul interactions. Oh, disguise does not affect the ghoul stuff. It doesn't look like anything is affected. So in the nuke zone, if you have disguise as a ghoul, you still get the glow. So disguise, the only serious downside of wearing a disguise seems to be inability to use under armor. And that's about it, unless there's some hidden. So you can really play in the disguise. Even wear power armor and everything. At least that's the current state. So I don't see any problem. And as a ghoul, you can visit all the factions. They're not affected. You cannot fast travel, just that's annoying. Like,
scientist soldier.
oh, Foundation accepts ghouls. Okay, Foundation you can fast travel. So it will be Enclave, and Brotherhood that do not accept you as a ghoul. Foundation seems to be fine. They do have ghouls inside, so that's logical. I don't know why I was thinking Settlers would have something against it. I forgot. They have ghouls inside, so yeah. Foundation is open for ghouls. Raiders too. Brotherhood is not. The Brotherhood do not like you. I bet Secret Service will like you as they all ghouls there. That's it, the topic of these guys and factions. Okay, let me see in the chat what were other questions. Why did Bethesda waste 20 past slots of prefix suffix icons? They don't waste them, they use them as a filler. It's just to make it appear more. It's in every season. You can use torn armor as a ghoul, yes, but not unyielding. As a ghoul, you cannot be bloodied. As you see, I have more than 100% health, and it's really not possible to drop health. And why is that? Because radiation will kick you straight back on. Even if I drop health by like shooting explosive at my feet. So I can drop this way to get some effect of mutations and do even more damage. The problem is I'm not really able to maintain it. Maintaining it at this level, I can drop it for a moment. So if you have unyielding set and you need it for trading to boost your charisma, as Ghoul comes with charisma penalty of 10. So then if you need to boost your stats, do I have any unyielding? Is that... That's unyielding. So yeah, my special is up. So I can when unyielding like that. The problem arrives if I go into any nuke source, like radiation source, not nuke source, like in here. That's very little radiation, but you can see my health bar is already acting up. The acting up is a bug, but the thing is it's supposed to be healing slowly. One rad is not enough to see noticeable difference, but if you get into a bigger radiation source, the healing is faster. So in case of high rads, I will be going up and I need to somehow reduce my health again. It is kind of a little bit more possible in power armor, as power armor reduce radiation taken, and your radiation taken is healing. So you can reduce healing that is going on you by wearing power armor. Power armor, I could kind of play Bloodied, but then what do I use to heal just a little bit? A Stimpaks would overheal. So I cannot really effectively be bloodied. I can drop it temporary for some reasons and purposes. And yes, mutations are allowed. Therefore, I will get adrenal reaction damage bonus. Plus 50% damage at this moment. So yes, that's absolutely possible. And Nerd Rage, everything I could use. And I could sneak like that. The point is, in case of radiation, I'm gonna get healing. But utilizing the full damage, if you want to utilize potential. And now if I would like to switch it to reverse onslaught to show you the potential as a bloodied gunslinger, there is, it's just hard to play. So that's the reversed onslaught. Science Monster, Brick Wall, all of that stuff will not work. So this is a dead perk. It's only working when I have Glow High. Doesn't work anymore in this situation. And if I would like to play Bloodied, so I don't want Glow, I can free up like a Glowing Gut. I don't need that. I can free up Briefing. Brick Wall doesn't work. Arms of Steel will still work. That's not tied to your radiation. So a lot of perks are out. United Ordeal still works. So I can do that. That's in case... To answer the question now, what I'm answering is, can you farm experience as a ghoul? Yes, but it is harder. So look at that now. If I go into Westek, I will need to go stealth, as I cannot use any healing. I have no effective way of healing to stay under 20% health. If I go for the healing, I will overdo it, and then I need to do damage to myself. So management in here is way harder for the rads, but damage... Like, as you can see, sneaking with this amount of damage that Ghoul has, I need to avoid being damaged. I could switch a lot of perks. I don't really want to do it here. Just want to show you that yes, I can get experience. I don't have any experience boosters, just unyielding armor on. The thing is I can. So I can farm experience this way. It just I cannot access most of the Ghoul specific mechanics and benefits of those perks when I play like that. I can though, so if you really want to, yes you can. Realistically, will you be able to like play like that? Not too much. Not too much, as any radiation source will heal you. If you access any radiation source, you will get healing from it. Yeah, Crusader pistol, all pistols perform better. All pistols perform way better than on live. And you can do story on your main even if you don't want to be Ghoul. You can reverse back to human your character for free. One time is free. So as you can see, I can go like that. The benefits of unyielding to the sneak are of course huge. So I can sneak around and just pop all those super mutants, but the healing will be the problem. If I pop a toxic goo now, so one toxic goo, you can see that's a little bit of healing. Luckily, toxic goo is not healing super fast, it's healing a little bit. So if you just need a slight top up, you can do that. You can do a slight top up, and that's how I'd call it. Playing Bloodied as a Ghoul, that's Bloodied with added even more difficulty to the playstyle. As your management, that usually is just rats management, is even more difficult here. You need to do health management instead. You cannot do any rats, you do health management. So it is possible, if someone really wants to unleash like the maximum possible damage, it is possible to do that. As a Ghoul. Would you? Does it make sense? Probably not. But yeah, as long as I'm not affected by high rats, I'm good. If I will be affected, the good news is if I'm using like an explosive Gauss pistol, I just shoot once under my feet and that's the health gone. Too much at this case. Too much damage. I forgot about reverse onslaught. So that's too much damage and that's when you die. When you die as normally bloodied, you just add a little bit of radiation. When I die as a Ghoul, I always respawn with full health. So then I need to shoot a couple times to drop my health. Luckily, this pistol is so powerful that I can. So that's not a big issue. Like, the power of this pistol, it's insane. So, couple shots. Oh, I know what I needed to answer to. We'll need to jump a little bit to the custom world so I can test a Ghoul armor. Ghoul Slayer armor. Or maybe I can craft it here. I don't know if I have resources. If I can craft it on the real world, it's public to servers. I don't really care how many legendary modules I will spend, but I don't know what's required to craft a Ghoul Slayer legendary mod box. So I need to see that. Oh, Mike Pierce, thank you a lot for 2 quid. I appreciate that. And Mike Pierce is saying, is what rats disabled as Ghoul? It's not, but you don't want it. It's removing your glow. Like, this perk will just remove your glow. I can show you that in a moment. We will show you that as well. The interaction with radiation removal and the ghouls. Yes, feral melee is stronger than unyielding melee. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, laser rifle is decent, but that's it. It's not the best. Public test server is always for public use. The the letter P in PTS stands for public. So everyone can test it as long as you have access to a PC, you have the game on Steam. Like, you need to own Fallout 76 on Steam to be able to participate in public test server. That is the requirement, but everyone can do it. And take it into consideration how cheap usually Fallout 76 is on sales on Steam. It's not a big requirement to get there. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, another thing, if you are trying to play as a Bloodied Ghoul, if you need to refresh your food buffs, another problem arrives. Now let's say I want to add some buffs. So let's say company tea, cooked soft shell meat. It all has a healing component and radiation component. So if I apply it, my health goes up, and then I need to put it down again. If I use Deathglow Egg Omelette, then my health will continuously heal. That's even more problem that I actually consumed that, which was a bad idea. So you can see if you eat, that's a hardcore Bloodied mode. If you play Bloodied as a ghoul, very hard to achieve. So I refresh all my food buffs and my health is full, even a little bit of glow. But now, can I craft those Ghoul Slayer mod boxes? So I want to see if, by the game standard, do I count as a human or as a ghoul? That's a very popular question. I hear it a lot. I didn't test that yet. So how do I count? Ghoul Slayers requires Rat Shield to be crafted. How do I get Rat Shield in easy way? Like, I know how you craft it, but the requirement is this rare flower. Requirement for a Rat Shield that sometimes can be collected in here, but not this time around. So those flowers grow in very particular spot and only sometimes. I can see if they are there. If not, we'll just test it on custom. Let's see if we have flowers outside of Dire Chemical. Oh wow, there is a huge spider on my wall. Where did the spider come from? Just sitting there, so maybe it will be fine. Does UK have any poisonous spiders? This guy is way bigger than usually. I'm not scared of spiders, but if it's so big, I'm a little bit worried if it's poisonous or not. I don't know if UK has any poisonous spiders. It's walking. Where are you going? Don't go out behind my monitor. I cannot see you there. Should I just ignore it? Should I just ignore it or start worrying about it? Let's see if Grok can answer what the spider is. I need a photo of it. I don't know what that spider is. 1 second. Quick important investigation. How do I attach the photo? Wait. Oh, wait. Forgot photos. They're doing this spider. Okay, Based on the photo, Grog says the spiders are generally not considered highly dangerous to humans. It didn't identify exactly. Maybe my photo was not good enough. Hmm. Okay, I let Grog know that Spider is in UK. Let's narrow it down. Possibly nursery web spider. Their bite is harmless to humans, causing at most minor irritation. Okay, so we good here. I can show you the spider. I did the photo if you want to see. A little bit of distraction, so I will show you on the phone. I will not be uploading the photo to the PC, but you can see the spider. It looks a little bit scary at first. Let me change the camera. Sorry about that. I have a visitor. Can it focus? Come on, focus on the... That's a spider that visited me now. Any spider enthusiast? Do you see what the spider is? It's around the window area. That's how it looks like that. Okay, so that's the spider. Side topic. And I think I lost it. It went somewhere. Okay, I don't know where spider is now. It's somewhere in my room. It's somewhere in my room, but shouldn't be dangerous. So we good. Hopefully Spider will be just fine minding his own business. Hopefully Spider will mind its own business. Okay, do we have flowers here? It's quite big, that's why I was like a little bit worried about it. Normally the spiders here are very small. So this one more than standard. It's bigger. And there is no flowers. We'll test it on the custom world. We'll test it on the custom as there is no flowers. They need to be glowing flowers, not the regular ones. That's brown recluse. Okay, so we are able to tell what the species. I'm not really good with species of spiders. They hide in shoes and bite unsuspecting toes. I doubt it. You played enough Skyrim to know that big spiders are a no-no. Okay, back to the Ghouls topic. Testing the Ghoul Slayer. Let's reimport maybe character. And not this template, no. Whether free open this one. Reimport. Oh yeah, about overeaters. I can show you overeaters in a moment. It's official. Overeaters will not work on ghouls. So this prefix is not good for ghouls. The bigger spider is less likely to be venomous. I do not agree with that. I watch enough movies to know that very big spiders may be very dangerous. Torch the room. No, I'm not torching the room. You would burn your house down. No, whether or not, that's just a spider. As long as it's not poisonous and not gonna climb on me suddenly, I'm good. And I have no idea where this spider currently is, as it went away from the window area. It was on the wall, then it went towards the window, and I don't know when after that. So I took a photo when it was wandering in front of the window. Okay. So now with free crafting, I can change armor for testing purposes. So first a test with armor that I have. If I shoot close, that's the amount of damage the Gauss pistol does to me. So that 5 shots or something would probably kill me. Now if I switch the armor prefix to Ghoul Slayer, will that work? Will I take less damage if I would have Ghoul Slayer's armor? So for 5 pieces... Oh, I forgot on this. Custom word, I don't need to craft it to switch it. I have free crafting. So I don't need to craft Ghoul Slayer to install it. So changing unyielding to Ghoul Slayers. All of the pieces. Last one. Now if I shoot... Oh! It works! They remembered about it! Ghoul Slayer's armor is reducing damage from self. Huh? Who would think so? You are actually a ghoul. So Ghoul Slayer is quite a good prefix if you want to use on your armor to reduce self-inflicted damage from explosions. It's not Assassin anymore. Oh, does Assassin works? So it used to be Assassin. What if I would craft Assassin's armor? Is it on my head? No, I don't believe you. I have preview of my camera, so I would see that if the spider would be on my head. I can check preview of my camera. So, changing to assassins, what normally would reduce self-inflicted damages. But are we still human? I mean, generally ghouls are kind of human, so is assassins working? Or not? Or ghoul is totally separate, next step of the evolution, no longer counting as human? Counting as human too, so yeah, half ghoul, half human, both work. Ghoul Slayer and Assassin helps you reduce self-inflicted damage. What if I mix them? Will they still work if I put 2 Assassin, 3 Ghoul Slayer or something like that? Or 3 Assassin, 2 Ghoul Slayer? Can I mix? Oh, mix is less effective. I'm taking more damage. So if I mix them, they are counted separately, so effectiveness drop. So if you don't know how this type of effects works, like effects like that, minus 15% damage from ghouls, if you have the same effect on each piece, that will go up to minus 75%. If I mix them up, so if I put 2 of them and 3 different ones, so I will have separate 30% and separate 45%, calculated by multiplying one by the other, so overall it will be less effective. So it will be around 60% damage reduction and not 75% if I mix it. So mix is not good. You want either full set of Ghoul Slayers or full set of Assassins. They do both work at this moment. Now, about overeaters that I was asked about, if you select overeaters now, it says currently disabled, human mod only. So if I install it, I can wear this armor, but it does no benefit for a ghoul. The benefit is disabled if you are a ghoul. If you are a ghoul, overeaters doesn't work on you. It says human mod only. You need to be a human and not a ghoul to use overeaters. So this mod currently do not work if you are a ghoul. Okay, any other testing that I'm supposed to do on the custom world? Oh, I let spiders be too. I agree with you. If you have spiders in the room, there is usually no flies. So that's added benefit. But in the same time, the big spider looks scary. However, it is dangerous or not. It looks a little bit scary at first. Unless you figure out it's not dangerous and you are for sure that it's not dangerous, then it's no longer scary. How much glow does the gamma gun give? A lot again. They switched it recently in patch and it gives a lot of glow now, but only if you don't wear power armor. In power armor it does barely work. So let me show you. I do have gamma gun. So the healing from radiation was reduced overall. So as you can see, the healing is not crazy high. The healing is relatively low, but the glow gain, if I will heal with a stim pack, then the glow gain is high again. Look. See, the glow gain is high, and they remove the diminishing return of the radiation when the glow bar is higher. So I can top up the glow bar full. There is no diminishing returns. They scrapped this idea, which I like. I was never a fan of this diminishing returns, so which basically meant that topping up the last 20% of glow bar was 10 times harder than initial 80%, which was not a good design in my opinion. So now it is relatively easy to get the glow full. Yeah, Toxic Goo is filling it very fast too. So Toxic Goo, Gamma Gun, everything, if you have low rat resist, it's filling up very full. Very fast to the full. For Gatling Plasma, regular onslaught. Reverse is only for slow firing weapons. This reverse is draining your onslaught when you are fighting. So for slow firing weapons it's fine. For fast firing it is not. It's like, okay, if I would use, let's say, Gamma Gun with reverse onslaught. So with the fire rate of 114, so which means it's firing 11 times a second and capacity of 30. So with reverse onslaught, I have 30 stacks. If I would start firing Gamma Gun, I mean, those stacks will evaporate in 3 seconds to 0, and then I would need to wait 30 seconds to get them back. So you can see how it doesn't make sense. The same with Gatling Plasma. The fire rate is the same. So 3 seconds you would have 0 stacks, and then you need to do 30-second break from firing. So no. Reverse onslaught only for slow firing weapons, not for fast firing. And of course Furious, yeah. Furious for everything. Furious for everything from next patch. Almost everything. Furious is better. Unless you need quad. Unless you need ammo. Then that's the only exception. Does two-shot Gamma Gun give more rats? Oh, I don't know if they did it to work. Okay, we can test that. Oh, I know. I promised to test removal of rats, so let's unequip that. And question was about... Oh, they lock it. Okay, so now you cannot have that. What rats is not possible to be equipped if you are a ghoul. So what rats it's locked, but Radaway I can use. So radiation removing effects. Generally not good for ghouls. So Radaway. See what's happening? I'm removing the glow. That's what Radaway does. So Radaway, if I pop it, I'm removing my own glow. Which obviously it's not good thing. You don't want to do that. Now will the 2-shot work? So let's test on this gamma gun. So regular gamma gun with single shot. I have this amount of rats per shot. If I change it to 2-shot, will I get twice? Let's see. Will I get twice as much per singular shot? Would make sense in saving gamma gun rounds. If I fire now... Yes, it triggers twice. Oh yeah, 2-shot, absolutely 2-shot. If you want to use it just for topping up your radiation, you will reload a lot, but yeah, 2-shot works. And I think it works even better than just doubling it up. It works like on other explosions. So it is giving 25% boost to radiation and then doubles it up. So it's more than doubling. So it's more than doubling in the amount of radiation. So this is good, yeah. Absolutely. Gamma gun, it's good. Oh, now, is the radiation affected if I have Ghoul Slayer power? Ghoul Slayer regular armor, not power armor. Let's switch those. Oh, I already have some Ghoul Slayer, so it's not affected. Let's switch those assassins back to Ghoul Slayer and see one more time. Just don't use Ghoul Slayer's armor, that increases damage you are taking. So switching assassins to Ghoul Slayers. I had 3. And now... Yeah. Does it affect radiation gain? So it's a good safe prefix. We reduce explosive damage you are taking. So I'm taking very little explosive self-inflicted damages. So it can be a really solid choice for the prefix, to be honest. Outside of Troubleshooter, the secondary one would be the Ghoul Slayer. Less damage from self. And from random ghouls in the world too. So that seems to be quite a solid option for ghouls. Ghoul Slayer armor. And 2-shot on radiation weapons. Yeah, railway and stuff like that, you just need to use quad. So those weapons that are forced to use quad will fall behind a little bit versus weapons that can use Furious. Like every weapon that can effectively use Furious will be better than weapon that cannot. Like Black Powder will still need to use quad. And bashing to reload. Like Black Powder is so hard to effectively use. Even if you add all the effects to reload speed, the Black Powder will not let you fire again, even after you reload it, if it's not quad. The quad is increasing fire rate on top of increasing ammo capacity, so only quad usable for Black Powder, railways, and so on. But what's the original... No, it's not Furious. What's the railway that we are getting from... with double ammo capacity from the quest? Ticket to Revenge. Oh, so there is a usable railway. I forgot about that. It cannot be 4-star though. If we could add a 4-star to that. So that's the onslaught weapon with doubling ammo capacity. Yeah, this is really good. So that's Furious. Weapon speed weightless. So that's a really good railway. If we could add pinpointers to that, it would be a beast. I don't know why we are not allowed to. Like for the named legendaries, why we are not allowed to add the 4-star? Assaultron gun heals you too, but way too little compared to Gamma gun. Yeah, so there is like Ticket to Revenge that could have been such a beast. Such a beast with the next update, if not the fact you cannot 4-star it. We cannot 4-star this one. That's the biggest problem here. Okay, what's next? Grenadier perk will help with radiation. Yeah, you will hit yourself from further away. So, let me see the comments. There was some... I know there were some questions in my comments. Oh, do I recommend for Ghouls Aristocrats or Vanguard? So, that's a good question. I would recommend Vanguard. Let's look how Vanguard works. If you really want resistances and not like Ghoul Slayer or Troubleshooters, normally I do prefer Troubleshooter for most of the stuff, or Ghoul Slayer or something like that, like enemy specific prefix. But if not, so Aristocrats give you, when you have high caps, 20 resistances. When Vanguard, so Vanguards give you 35, almost double when your health is high. And the point is, okay, install Vanguards on that, that with a Ghoul, if you are playing with a Ghoul, if you have at least one drop of glow, you are over 100% health. So for Ghouls, you are all the time at or above 100% health, even in combat, as you need to try to manage the glow so it doesn't drop to 0. Therefore, it's a very good synergy with how Ghoul works. So now I have like partial glow, but armor is indeed giving me full bonus. 35. Currently 35 bonus. So if I go to my stats page, I have really high resistance. Will that protect me from explosion of the pistol? No. The Ghoul Slayer protects way better. It does reduce a little bit, so I'm taking slightly less, but not the greatest. If I pop a Toxic Goo now, 2 bolters. So Toxic Goo is currently very powerful. I have it on the quick button. So that's 2 bottles. So Vanguards. If you want to choose and you want just a higher resistance, go with Vanguards. The only problem is it only affects ballistic and radiation. Vanguards do not affect any other resistances. Only those two. And I do have a rat resist with this armor, and I can still apply radiation quite effectively to myself. I just noticed in this armor, yeah, this armor is relatively high rat resist. So I still can apply it very fast. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not, but radiation resist doesn't really seem to affect Toxic Goo. I don't know if that should be like that, but Toxic Goo tops up my glow, no problem, regardless of my radiation resist. Radiation resist does affect how fast Gamma Gun top it up. So without this armor, I think Gamma Gun would be even faster. Let me drop the glow a little and equip this armor. So now 0 rat resist. If I now use the 2-shot Gamma Gun, yeah, it's a little bit faster. So like 3 shots top up my glow bar if I get armor off. And when I do have armor on, okay, let me remove the glow. Oh, the Gauss pistol with or without armor does almost the same damage. Why is that? Okay, I don't understand this part. But Gauss pistol does self-inflicted damage almost the same if I do wear or do not wear armor. Which is odd. A little bit odd. Maybe it's hitting the cap, how much I can do per single hit. Oh, it's hitting the cap. That must be it. Okay, I almost forgot. there is a cap for PvP damage. And hitting yourself counts as PvP. So currently PvP damage cap is 110. Therefore, if I wear armor or not, I cannot do per single hit more damage to myself than 110. That I almost forgot about, as I don't do PvP. That's the cap. So now, in armor, you can see it's significantly less. I need more shots. It's still giving me rads, but with radiation resist, I definitely need more shots. It's not like 3 shots like without radiation resist. This radiation resist can be reduced even to 0 with perks, but scout armor, I just need to run a rank 2 Breathe It In. If I would like to run this armor, I need max out Breathe It In, and I need to add additional perk that reduces radiation resistance even more, Rad Specialist. So that's a specialized perk to reduce rad resist of armor by half. I would need to run both. So requirements, like higher rad resist armor, if you want to use it as a ghoul, you can, but per requirements to run it effectively goes up. So that one other thing. Next. What other questions were there? Do I think it's better to get a new character to run as a ghoul or turn your main into a ghoul? Both is valid. I'm personally turning my main into the ghoul, but it works regardless what you choose. There's no wrong or right way. Does being a ghoul still benefit you if you are in power armor? That's other question. Answer is generally yes, but benefit is diminished because of radiation resist that power armor provides. So it's harder. I mean, benefit is the same, but what it changes, it's harder to manage the glow. So let's say I will go into power armor. With the pistol buffs, would explosive Crusader pistol, pyro receiver, pyromaniac be a good combo? It can be. I didn't test this combo, but it can be pretty much. So you can see how much less damage I'm taking from the Ghouls pistol when wearing power armor. So that's the difference. But now if I would like to use my gamma gun to top up radiation, you see what's happening? As there is rad reduction on power armor, so it's barely working. The good news is if I pop a toxic goo, no problem. I don't know if that's intended or if that's a bug, but currently power armor and radiation resist does not stop radiation from consumables. So all the food and other stuff works perfectly fine in power armor. But the question is that a bug or is that intended? That I don't know answer for this question at this moment. So I don't know that. It may be a bug, it may be intended. Without official answer, we'll never know. But currently works. So that's a good news. Currently works. Welcome there, Raiders. Thank you for joining us. And what else I suppose to answer? Let me open some questions that I have again. The update will be out 18th of March. So 12 days on Tuesday. And other question, can ghouls keep their mutations? And quick answer is yes, absolutely. When I went through transformation into the ghoul, my mutations were not affected. So all the mutations are the same, they do work the same. If you are a ghoul or the human, transformation does not affect it. It's all works the same. Food and consumables, even though there is no food bar or drink bar, the effects from food still work normally. So you can see all the food that I can eat as a carnivore, I can still eat. And the bonus is the same. I'm not on the team. That's why 6. You may be used to seeing 8 in here, but that's when you are on a team. I'm not on a team. But besides the point, it works the same. So all the food works the same. And thank you for joining us, Tipper Backho. I hope you enjoy your stream too. What about PvP as a ghoul? So we already tested Ghoul Slayer, so most likely you will need Ghoul Slayer armor on you when you are PvPing as a ghoul versus other ghouls, or just assassins, as assassins still work, so I don't think there would be a change, as we tested and assassins armor still work. I do have my assassin's armor somewhere that when I was trying PvP a little bit I crafted, so that's my Strangler Heart. This will still work. This will still work. So that's my PvP armor, Strangler Heart. So all the pieces on it, assassin, so you can see less damage from humans, works against ghouls still. So that's worth to mention for now. Both ghoul slayers and assassins work against player ghouls. And second test I didn't craft yet, so this armor is not really fully complete. It will need to have sentinels added, and doesn't yet. It's like a mixture on other stars. It's only full set of assassins. But it was good enough for my little bit of trying with PvP. A little bit of trying, it was good enough. And that's assassin. So if I enter it now and use the explosive effect from my pistol on myself. So now, oh, that's the gamma noob. Yeah, very little damage taken. Very little damage taken from the Gauss pistol. So yeah, this power armor you can absolutely still play. Strangler Heart power armor still works. Now to answer your question about Crusader, I can craft one here on this custom world. And instantly test if that's a good idea and if it performs. So let's see. Craft. Crusader pistol. Is that energy guns? Crusader counting as energy? No. Machine guns. Crusader, I need to equip gunsmith. Unequip this science for a moment. Let's craft Crusader. So yes, Crusader pistol did receive a buff. Furious. You wanted to see explosive? I'm not sure if explosive is a good idea. As explosive, I will not do explosive. Why it's not a good idea? Explosive consumes a stack from onslaught. If you want to use it as a reverse onslaught, it is better to run without explosive effect. So you only consume 1 stack per shot instead of 2. Plus, if explosion hits multiple target, each hit consumes a stack. So we don't want that. We don't want explosives, but we want something useful, maybe rapid or VATS focus. Can be VATS focus with crit damage or hit chance. I will go with hit chance for convenience. That will not be boss killer for sure, like that's Crusader, but hit chance for convenience. We will do VATS optimized, so it costs a little bit less, and you wanted it to be Pyromaniac, so more damage to burning targets. We do it now burning, so pyro, so there would be a burning damage bonus. Long barrel, so the range is really good. Like one of the rare pistol examples when you have 200 range. Large magazine. Reflex sight to cut down AP cost. Suppressor, so can be used with stealth. And appearance is not needed. So we'll give it a shot. Where is it? There. Need more ammo. It's running on 10 mil. Okay. Let's pay a visit to Super Mutants. Checking if there have been any other questions. There's a lot of questions about overeaters, but I already answered that. No. What armor weapons look for when you are a ghoul? All the same stuff as humans use will work.
What's that? Bored here. Nothing to do. Nothing to eat.
Yeah, I think it's hitting quite hard, isn't it? Especially the follow-up shot. Even if I am in danger, it's still hitting hard. If I would aim for the head, yeah. It's hitting quite hard. As for Crusader pistol, I think this is quite good performance. Not hitting as hard as a Ghouls pistol, but of course there's no this annoying charge up mechanic required, so there's no need to charge up anything. The pinpointers would be probably still stronger for the enemies that you can target a head or limb. So criticals are very powerful still.
Play, little human. Kill you quick.
It didn't spawn level 100, so I would probably need to exit and re-enter. But generally, yeah, Crusader seems to be perfectly fine after the buff. Even without sneaking, it does the damage. Do you get Ghoul Perkats from level 1? No. Okay, that's another question. Ghoul Perkats. Now there is new thing called... where is it? They took away the button. There was Perk Catalog. Where's the Perk Catalog? Where did it go? Where did it go? It was here. There was a way to open and see the unlock levels for all the perks. But generally, Ghoul perks unlock late, and some of them requires level 100 to unlock. Where is it? I don't know what happened. I cannot open catalog. Which button? There is no button. Why there is share button on something I have not equipped? Where is the catalog button? Maybe when I do pick a perk? No. I don't know what happened. They move it somewhere or it's not available. Is it through the settings or something? Help? Maybe perks? That would be odd. I don't know. Where did it go? There was a perk catalog. But generally Ghoul perks unlock late. Western Revolver is really good too. 44 Pistol is one of the good ones after this update.
You'll pay for that.
So torso shots on super mutants that do take a little bit of shooting.
So small.
If I go for the head with criticals,
Someone there?
then yeah, that's way better. No critical to the head. It's 3 shots. As the first one unfortunately does not apply the pyro bonus as it needs to be burning first. So first shot does not apply it. So without critical it's 3 shots. With the critical it will be 2.
Gonna find you soon, human. Not
Oh, the burning alone is already consuming 2 stacks? Okay, so applying the dot... Oh, no, it doesn't. Maybe that was the ricochet triggering or something. No, it's 1 stack now, okay. I don't know why there was 2. Maybe there was ricochet triggered, unrelated thing. No, it's only consuming 1, all good. Only consuming 1 stack of my own slot per shot. Yeah, they fix conductors. Conductors do refill action points very effectively with the Ghoul update. So conductors will be way better than it is now. I am aiming for troubleshooter for my Ghoul character for most part. There's only robots really hit hard, so yeah, I will be going for troubleshooters. Overeaters doesn't work, just a reminder for whoever is joining the chat. Overeaters doesn't work on Ghouls. Ghouls are ugly, that's the point. Okay, any more questions that I missed? If you ask a question I didn't answer, please ask again. Oh, someone is asking, what about feral ghouls? Do they target a player? If you are a ghoul, unfortunately, answer is yes. So, unfortunately, ghouls will still target other ghoul players. There is no no peace for ghouls. If I go to the ghoul place, yeah, I would like to see some special set of armor that's for ghouls only, as we have now sets for humans, but there is nothing for ghouls only. That would be interesting. Hello. Hello, ghouls. So as you can see, they do not like me. What armor am I wearing now? Oh, I changed to Vanguards here. Ghoul Slayer would be better in here. But I can apply Toxic Goo to prevent myself. Oh, one thing that the glow bar and radiation do not help you out with, what it doesn't heal, is your limbs. So it's very important to run some kind of limb damage reduction or just use stim packs anyway. So I will try to keep the glow up. They do break my armor, as you can see, and they do work against my legs and arms and my head. They are breaking my armor pieces. So even if I'm keeping up the glow, so my health is not really dropping, and I top up the glow, the limbs will eventually break. And now you can see broken leg, broken arms, and I'm running adamantium skeleton. So they will eventually break all my limbs. And then if I add glow, it doesn't help me. What I need to do, I need to use Stimpack. Stimpack will give me no health, but it heals my limbs. So you still need Stimpacks in those circumstances. And yeah, ghouls unfortunately still attack. I don't like how sometimes Crusader pistol just shoot through them. I don't know how that works. So this is unfortunate, but ghouls are not your friends. Even if you are a ghoul, other ghouls in Appalachia are not your friends. They will still attack you. They still don't like you. They will still try to kill you, destroy your armor, and everything. So that's about the ghouls. They will probably add more stuff for ghouls even later on, that's true. I don't think that's the one and only update to do anything about ghouls. Troubleshooters, Luck, Sentinels, very good combo, yes. There is a lot of new perks. It will be very hard to choose what's the best for you, that's true. Oh, how will the experience perk work? So how did they change it? That was one of the latest change to Inspirational. Gain more experience while on a team based on your charisma. Ghouls having a penalty to charisma is a blow if you want to farm experience. You can partially compensate as there is United Ordeal. So that's if you are team up with another ghoul, you gain +3 to all your special. So you are still left with -7 versus a human. Let's go on the live version to see. On the live. Let's go on the main server to see if I can team up with other ghoul, if there is any ghoul here. Okay, let's see. Do we have a ghoul? Oh, there is some. So let's see with different amount of stats how this new perk will work. So I'm wearing unyielding, but I'm full health, but we'll drop that in a second. So currently my stats special, charisma 4, intelligence 29. We replace what? I don't need tenderizer. I can replace that at this moment with inspirational. Toss anything else. One point card. Regenerate health while on a team based on your charisma. Other one. How well does this work? That other one that was recently changed. So inspirational, spiritual healer. Effects. Inspirational. 7% bonus with charisma of 4. I can use those camp boosters. One of them is charisma. Already to 9%. So charisma seems to be important stat for experience farming. Now, how fast is the healing? From the other perk? Where is that? Is that listed here? 0.34 health per second. But it goes way faster. So it's lying here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I have food still. Yeah, I do have food. Deathclaw, egg omelette, and this effect. That's how I'm healing so fast. Now if I temporary drop. So my special at charisma goes to 18. Inspirational goes to 21% bonus experience. So that already beats the standard. So it seems like around 12 or something like that charisma is required to match the old card effect, as old card effect was 15. If I go above, I can have 21 and adding more charisma. So charisma may be indeed very important to run high for experience farming. There is charisma food, luckily. Easy to craft. There are Mothman eggs. If you are a carnivore, that's easy to craft. So I think there is no equivalent for herbivores that gives high charisma. Or there is. I don't remember now. So that will give me 5 charisma. But it heals me too, so my charisma actually went down. Our yielding effect is dropping. So at 16 charisma, 20% bonus. So it's still higher. Let's wait, it drops a little. 16% at 12. So yeah, 12 charisma, it's already giving you a little bit better bonus than old one. So 16% at 12 charisma. Get it higher again. At 20 charisma, 22%. Okay, so diminishing returns are starting from 15 and upwards. So diminishing returns, 22%, it's already giving me less. Therefore, I think intelligence after some point. If I use Bubblehead Charisma, still 22. So yeah, diminishing returns when Charisma is going up. 22 Charisma, 22%. Before was way better, like 16% at 12. So it's probably maxes out around 25 or 30%. Maybe 30% with crazy high Charisma, so that's not worth it. So you just want to hit 20% bonus from Inspirational, and you are good. So you don't need to worry too much about being a ghoul. You hit the bonus, and you are good. Max intelligence as a ghoul at max HP. It's not actually as crazy of a difference as people think. You do not have unyielding, but you do have everything else. Unyielding provides 15 total, but ghouls do have bonus from United Ordeal, so you are 12 lower than only 12 intelligence loss versus unyielding experience grinder, which is a difference, but not as big as people would expect. If you are boosting everything you can to boost, so let's say human will be running with 72 intelligence farming experience, Ghoul will be running with 60 intelligence farming experience, which is a difference, but not as huge. How many extra levels to grab all the new cards? Around 50. If you want all the cards, not only the useful ones. Probably like 15 to 20 levels if you want only good cards. New Ghoul cake for charisma? Maybe, yeah. Maybe it will be good. I don't know how much charisma it will give. Currently, Muffman Egg Omelette is the best charisma booster that I have access to as a carnivorous ghoul. Just more thing to remember. Luckily, you don't really need crazy high charisma. Already, with 12 charisma, you have the same as old Inspirational, just cheaper. As new Inspirational is 1 card, and it was 3 points before. So it's generally a good change. Unless you are running your experience grind with under 12 charisma, then that's a problem. Then you are losing the bonus from that. So Spiritual Healer is quite weak. Did they change anything else that I didn't notice? I don't even need Spiritual Healer. Bodyguard's better if I'm boosting charisma. Oh, there is Magnetic Personality. I forgot about this one. So you can boost your charisma from that. I would need more charisma to equip it with everything else, but yeah. Magnetic Personality can give you charisma. So it's the same cost then. So you basically, old Inspirational was 3 points. But now you put new Inspirational, you add Magnetic Personality, and you are better than before with the same expense. So that's not a problem. Okay, so this changes to charisma does not negatively affect anyone. It's only positive effect. Okay, so it's positive effect overall. So there's nothing to worry about in terms of experience gains. Okay, grenade. Nuka grenade. Can I craft some? Can Nuka grenade as a ghoul clear super mutants better? I was asked about Nuka grenades quite a lot, so let's do only 4. I don't have ingredients. 4 Nuka grenades. And then we can see a demo expert, that's what we want. But science monster, I changed to bomb scientist. Extra damage, but you need glow. So let's see if that helps with damage to those super mutants. If I use Furious weapon. I don't know if Furious carry over. Is Furious carrying over? I will take my... Oh, I cannot use my standard booster for grenades, as that was done with Bloodied build. That's obviously not the case anymore. So Nukanate Mark. Oh wait, I was already playing with that. It's per addiction now. I need to change it to instigating. I was playing with this weapon. Do I have instigating box here? I do not. Can I craft instigating box? If not, it will be junkies for 20%. Oh, I didn't unlock yet here, instigating. Never mind then. Let's try with the pistol first. We will apply some glow. We visit super mutants with those Nuka grenades. We have 4. Question is, will Nuka grenade damage me? Or just give me radiation? I could probably run Ghoul Slayer armor and then it would be radiation only and barely any damage. I hope the Furious would carry 2 throwable weapons. I'm not sure if it is. I didn't test yet. Those guys I don't care. I want to test on level 100 super mutants. For this test, I only crafted 4 grenades. I need level 100 super mutants. Not anything else.
Someone there?
Oh, this guy survived.
Kill us all!
I can kill you all. Trust me, super mutant. I absolutely can kill you all. Do I have level 100? Oh, level 100. So maybe I spawned them right. Kill some for adrenaline. And we'll see if my grenade gonna work. Okay, now the grenade time. Oh, I didn't equip Grenadier, didn't I? Still killed some of them. We'll switch that to Grenadier. Grenadier is a must for that. A lot of glow has been consumed with this one toss. Let's see the main room. That's the important room. Let's see how many will die. But they already died some. Like, normally I would need 2 grenades. Not even going out. Consume stacks. So probably the onslaught works. Consume stacks, and I'm pretty sure I killed some. I consume all my glow, unfortunately, so there is a cost associated with that. Okay, come on here, super mutants. I will test on you. I did kill some already, and those did took high damage. Okay. Oh, I need glow. I already charged the grenade too early. So without glow... Oh, it consumed all my stacks, so definitely... It is definitely using the Furious stuff. So whenever I do damage to them, it seems like a Furious effect works. So I can kill them in 1 grenade, then that's definitely improvement versus what we had. Okay. Let's see if those guys over here. Make sure the glow is there. That's the last grenade. How much damage will that be? Oh, this guy survived now? It consumed all my glow? Maybe that was not enough glow? I don't know. Okay, so it's... Sometimes it kills them, sometimes don't. So I'm not sure, like, this grenade stuff is gimmicky for now. Would need to be way more investigation to figure out exactly how the interaction is. Maybe stealth has something to do with that I was hidden when I tossed the first grenade. First grenade I ever tossed definitely killed some of them. Oh, my health. So like there's a doggo dead. Did I kill this super mutant on the middle or that? Oh, I did. So this super mutant died from a singular grenade. So it did kill something. That doesn't seem to be super consistent. But yeah. I did kill this super mutant with a singular grenade. Yeah, rangers should work on grenades. I'm pretty sure rangers would work. I don't think Furious shows, because this new onslaught mechanic doesn't show on the stats. So the damage on the pistol in here, this 575, that's without the Furious effect, without the onslaught stacks. So actual damage is higher. Is it showing 575 if I have onslaught or if I don't? I have no stacks. Like I'm losing stacks now. It shows the same. So the onslaught is not represented on the stats. It's applied on impact. So that's probably why it can be so gimmicky. Depends what game recognize. If it calculates with stacks or after consumption. Like if you are hitting so many targets at once, who will be calculated with what damage? I don't know. As each target hit is taking a stack out and applying the damage. How is the engine handling that? I do not know. And why I have no team. I was trying to join the team. Okay, now I do have a team. Yes, Furious is a new meta. That's correct. Absolutely. Is running Ghoul really worth it? Yes. The all screen, that's not a timer for Onslaught. That's stack count. The number 30 next to Onslaught icon under AP bar, that's stack count. Like that in here, under the AP bar, in this spot, I can only show when I open people. In this spot, the 30 underneath AP, that's the stack count. That's not a timer. It's not... The stack gain or loss is 1 per second, but it's not a timer. Rats from environment help. Yes, and if there is significant amount of rats, they do matter a lot. So let's go to the fissure side. Even though I'm wearing now armor with radiation resistance, which is not optimal, you'll still see the effect. Yes, ghouls can have mutations. So my radiation resistance at this moment, 173. So not as good as 0. And you see how quickly I'm healing from rats when I'm close to the fissure side? I need to be very close, but yeah. Healing of the glow bar is very fast. I don't want to fall into the fissure, as that's unfortunately not recommended. 11 rats, how fast it's topping up my health. kill them all. So you can observe my stacks in the bottom right hand side. So you can see over time they go up, but when I hit target, they being consumed. The same if ricochet or any other effect hits a target, that consumes it too. Oh, one thing I didn't test, because how Furious work, and Ricochet is consuming the stack, but is the damage of Ricochet being increased when it's consuming those stacks? Let's test that. So, to do this test, we'll change my dragon to Furious, so I can have stacks with the dragon, and we'll go visit the Guardian to see how fast its shield would go down if I would have Ricochet with the dragon equipped and with the onslaught effect equipped. Will that affect the shield? No, bats. I just shoot them like that. Stop breaking all my armor. We need to make Dragon furious. Does it make too much sense if you want to fire it? But I don't want to fire it. I just want to hold it in my hand. So it doesn't matter what the prefix is. And critical damage? No, I want... Oh, I don't have crippling. I want the limb damage. Limb damage. Why I don't have crippling? Can I craft crippling? I want to have everything and see if that works. Super easy to tank the Guardian with the glow. Just consuming toxic goo from time to time. Crippling. Yes, I can craft crippling. I don't know if that will work. Maybe it's just consuming the stack without applying any benefit. I don't really know. That's why I want to test it. Crippling. Durability is cool, but do I have weightless? No, I will not be looking for that. I have pinpointers, so it doesn't matter actually. Pinpointers doesn't matter for the Guardian, as Guardian does not have any kind of a limb that you could attack, so it doesn't matter. So we do have a dragon. Oh, I don't have Ricochet equipped. I need Ricochet. So I replace that for the Ricochet. So that was something else consuming my stack. Maybe when they attacked me with melee and my armor replied with some random damage. Okay. It's a pistol build, but it doesn't matter. I don't even want to kill the Guardian. Just want to visit the Guardian to see how fast shield will go down if I'm holding this Furious Dragon. Yeah, Sentinel works for tankiness, that's correct. I have a random stuff in my inventory. Wait, what is Morad Bat effect? Oh, Morad Bat is on lots. It's, and again we cannot add 4-star. So disappointed with the fact you cannot add a 4-star to so many cool named legendary. Now that's my dragon. Toxic goo works very well if I'm wearing power armor too. Yeah, nuke zones are very good for the ghoul. Like, Radiation Rumble, awesome place for the Ghoul to be. All those tunnels. What? Why I was removed? What has happened? Is that a new bug or some prevention system of something? Why was I kicked out of the team? Oh, the team disappeared. Maybe that's the reason. Okay, I create my own team. Okay, so if team gets disbanded when you are entering the raid. Okay, let's promote Solipsista to the reader. Can I still enter solo? I want to see. Will I get kicked again or not? Is Ghoul player VATS critical build valuable? Yes. Of course, yes. Let's see what Guardian gonna say about it.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an
I'm not even
orderly
gonna
manner.
kill him, I just want to see how fast shield goes down.
Alert.
I don't plan to
Unauthorized
fight the
personnel
Guardian.
detected. Activating defense systems.
Just want to stand here and see how fast the shield goes down with just the ricochet and Furious Dragon, and if my stacks will be going down. So I want to observe my stacks. I have Toxic Goo, a good supply. I think it's fast, but stacks are not being consumed, so shield is different. Furious doesn't seem to... Yeah. Went down fast, so I'm not really sure if Furious applied extra damage or not, because stacks didn't go down, but the Guardian goes fast. Is it how fast it's supposed to go down, or was it faster? I don't even know.
Energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take
Let's see
shelter
super mutants if they will fire at me, but they always die fast, so that would not be visible. Maybe normal, yeah. Stacks were not consumed, so maybe normal. Goodbye, Guardian. Just on time. Solar armor is good, but keep in mind solar cannot top up your glow. Can heal you if you drop below 100% health, but will not top up your glow.
So small, so weak.
What are you doing? Shoot me. What are you doing, super mutant? Shoot. Lazy bum. Oh, does it consume now stuff? So what was consuming them? Something else then. Maybe because the weapon was explosive? They were always dying fast, so it's hard to tell. It doesn't consume stacks, so I have no clue. I will try everything. Honestly, I play everything on my builds. Melee, pistol, heavy guns. Heavy guns works as a ghoul. Toxic Goo can top up your glow so fast. Heavy guns do work very well. Dragon, yeah, dragon special effect. So what matters on the dragon is this chance to cripple target. That works on the shield of the guardian. I don't know why, but that's the only thing that works. The perks with the same effect do not work. It needs to be tied to a weapon. So that's why guardian works. This works. This works on the guardian shield. No new AFK Ghoul. Best armor for Ghoul, any scout type. The reason for that is rat resist. It's not the drastic difference, as you may see. I am able to apply the glow just fine with Union. Currently I'm wearing Union, but Union is... Okay, one piece is broken. I think the broken pieces do not provide any resistance, which may be good in some cases. That's the way of reducing your rat resist, by breaking the pieces with high rat resist. So with the Union, I have 173, and that's already reduced by 100 with a perk that I equipped. But if I change to covered, for example, so covered, if it's modded with just shadowed for sneaking, it's very low rat resist. So you can see those pieces covered are all like, each piece is only 10 rat resist. Some additional rat resist from under armor, so it's easy for me to achieve 0. That's why all type of scout armor is like that. Very easy to get your rat resist so low that you just need to spend 2 points for breathe it in, and you reduce it to 0. That's the only mechanic when you are determining what's the best armor for you. Less rat resist, better for Ghoul. The lowest possible is 0, so you don't need to upgrade this perk higher if you are running scout armor. So your rank 2 is already putting you at 0. Other armors unfortunately requires more. So other good armors, like for example, Secret Service, that's quite significant amount of rat resist. And even like this one piece is not modded yet, so even if standard is 40, Buttressed is already 53. And chest goes to 85, so total resist is over 200, so over 300 total. And then you start reducing it with perks. The perk requirement to hit 0 goes up, but even with this rat resist, my gamma gun will still top it up, but you can see it's slower. So that's the gamma gun top up. Let's remove it. So look at the difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like 10 shots with the gamma gun. Where does floater come from? So 10 shots with a gamma gun if I'm wearing the Secret Service set. And then if I switch it, now I switch it to Scout. Covered Scout. Is that what I have on me? And look now. It's 1, 2, 3. I think it was 5. I shoot once double, but yeah, way faster. Twice as fast. So I can use Gamma Gun to top up twice as fast. So that's the difference. That's why you want to hit 0 rat resist. If you want to use environmental radiation, if you want to use weapon radiation, any external radiation for your benefit, you need to be at 0 rat resist. Oh, Rascal tried Inspirational for different charisma levels, so it's 14% at 10 charisma, 20% at 15 charisma, and 26% at 35 charisma. So yeah, there is diminishing return after 15 charisma. Yes, two-shot explosive gamma gun adds more rats. We already tested that. It's more than doubled the rats. So two-shot gamma gun, very good option. And Ghoul works as intended. So that's a very good news. If anyone from Bethesda confirmed that it's intended, that's awesome. Food buffs still work as a Ghoul, yes. I don't know if any patch for the raid is planned. There's nothing done with raid based to what I see. Raid will stay the same. Was there anything else that I supposed to test? Let me see if there are still any questions in comments that I missed, maybe. And dropping feral down, yes, it's very slow. If you want to intentionally go and become a feral, currently I don't know about any way to accelerate the process. So if you want to get feral, that's a very slow process. Healing it is instant. You just pop a bunch of chem. But going feral, did they made anything that would give negative feral meter? You would need something that gives negative. It all just heals the feral state. But there is nothing that would give you other way around. And why enemies drop irradiated blood packs can drop like with a perk, I have no clue either. So it's all healing it. There is no way to move it other way around. Even Radaway is somehow making you less feral and not more. Stimpaks likely are neutral, but Survivor Syringe, as you can see, already healing a lot of feral bar. Nothing to go feral faster at this moment. At least I don't know about any. Could I see if we can charge ultrasite fusion plasma cores? We cannot. We cannot, unfortunate. Fusion, ultrasite plasma we cannot put into recharger. So I do have one recharger here. And it's still only for fusion cores. It will display only fusion cores. There is other plasma recharger and it's the same. They do not accept. I don't know if I even have placed other one. Probably didn't. They do not accept ultrasite. If ever they would do that, they would probably sell us a separate recharger for ultrasite cores. I don't think they would do the current one recharge ultrasite ones. Did pipe weapons get any buff from the pistol builds buff? Yes, the pipe pistols and stuff did get buff with all other pistols. What didn't get buff? Last time I checked, it was Slugbuster, unfortunately. This one, because it can be a rifle, so weapons that can be rifles and the pistols did not receive a buff. And I don't know why. So, good night, poor old friend Slugbuster pistol version. It's no fun. No fun for plasma guns anymore. Only the rifle version plasma guns will remain its place, but pistol ones are out. Are out because they're not getting the buff. Any questions that I missed? Current meta in weapons, like for the Ghoul update, will be Furious weapons. Furious weapons will be the meta. It's not like everything changing. Not everything is changing. Just the prefix going to Furious with Onslaught mechanic. And Bloodied is human build. You will not see too many people attempting to play Ghouls as Bloodied because I already showed you how difficult maintaining that would be. Therefore, yeah. If you want to play Bloodied, that will be human, but still with Furious prefix, so it doesn't matter if you play Bloodied or not. Bloodied prefix is not needed. You play Bloodied just for the mutation effect. You play Bloodied to do more damage thanks to adrenal reaction, not to use Bloodied prefix. You'll use Furious prefix. For the armor meta, I think Troubleshooters is the most popular because the robots can hit hard, regardless what you run. Power armor, of course, is the best, but Ghouls will like to use some low rat resist regular armor too. So that's in short. The meta is not drastically changing. The main change is addition of Furious. And pistols are going up on the rankings a lot. Will still not be able to beat the performance of Gatling Plasma, but they will be way closer. They need to add Bloodied full HP. That will not be Bloodied anymore. Okay, so that's everything about the Ghoul update and questions that I was able to find that needed answering. We're waiting now. 12 days. March 18th. Ghoul update is indeed dropping. So that will be it for this particular live stream. Tomorrow is a Turtle cast, so if you have even more questions, ask the Turtle on the Discord. We'll be answering them from in there. We'll see if any news in regards to public test server will resurface in the meantime. And for now, thank you a lot for being here. I wish you all amazing day, and hopefully we see each other soon. Oh, Rodney, thank you a lot for $10. I appreciate that, Rodney. And the message from Rodney is, even though you took me off your friends list. Oh, thank you a lot, Rodney. That was nothing personal. As you know, I took almost everyone out as my friend list was severely bugged. And that was the only way. That was the only way. I even took out my own mules of the friend list, then I added it back. If you will be hanging out on next member hangout, I can add you back. Unfortunately, currently, if someone sent me a friend request, it disappears after 15 seconds. I don't know why is that, but if I know you are sending a time online looking at my friend list, then I can accept. So that's the only way it works. And now, thank you again, everyone, for being here, and see you soon.